Today, we're pitting muscle cars against imports. Loser!
And the question is, are you faster than a redneck?
Somebody's about to get their ass kicked.
Why don't you say that for us in Japanese?
He's a military guy, Staff Sergeant, U.S. Army.
Hey, did anybody lose 3 hicks?
Let's go pick out some cars to race. Whoever wins moves on to the final $10,000 round.
Number 1, baby!
Oh, no!
For generations, race fans have wondered which is faster, American muscle or imports. So on a stretch of winding asphalt, we issue the challenge. I'm John Reeve, and this is my Mullet Mafia. We say good old American muscle can beat imports any day. So I'm putting my money where my mouth is, with 3 rounds of racing and 10 grand at stake. All you gotta prove is...
We're in the heart of real America, Kershaw, South Carolina. And as usual, we're at the Carolina Motorsports Park looking to school some import drivers with our Grade A, made in the USA muscle. The punks will battle their way through 3 rounds of racing, muscle versus import style, in the hopes of winning my $10,000. For the first round, we're rolling the front door open and daring all the makes and models in a 300-mile radius to take on our arsenal of redneck cars, even the pink ones. Before we get to the racing, let's size up the competition. If you can even call it that, but you can't. Kicking it all off is this wiener over here, Ben Adler, or as he likes to call himself, Badler. Is this one of them fancy solar-powered cars?
Exactly.
Is this a solar panel right here?
Adds 20 horsepower right there.
Is it really?
Through electric motors through the solar panel. No, that's total.
I would totally believe that. Dude's trying to confuse my brain with science. Well, it ain't gonna work. So we're gonna confuse his ass on the track. All right, well, good luck. Not really. The rules of round 1 are simple. The first 2 import drivers to win against the redneck move on to round 2. Today we'll begin with a 35-mile-an-hour rolling start. Less wear and tear on the tires. And this first round will only be a 1-lap race. So everyone's gonna make like a bandit once the green flag drops. So for this first race, it's gonna be Badler and his Space Mobile and Jason in a man's car, the '66 Mustang. Who thinks Badler's gonna chug? How about everybody? At first, it's looking like Jason has this thing in the back. Then Spaceman here makes a move and it's all over.
Come on, Jason!
Well, Badler's our first winner, if you want to call it that. He's going on to round 2. What? Stupid jerk.
Congratulations, buddy.
Psych! Just take your win and move
I'll
on.
take your dirty, dirty redneck money any day.
Is it just me, or is there something off about this kid?
He's a tool bag.
Get a little wit here. His car literally looks like it's held together with duct tape.
So a Lemons car, 1990 BMW 325i.
Before we go any further, we got to make sure he's serious about this.
You came out here thinking that you're faster than a redneck?
Yes, sir.
Foot race.
All right, let's go.
Track champion right here, baby.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How about you?
You big dummy!
The only time I run nowadays is to the fridge to get a cold beer. What an idiot! Anyway, Witt's got a chance to save face on the track in his whatever that is versus Brian in the green grenade.
There we go. Put that 4-wheel drive in gear.
I think he's running off Kool-Aid. Well, not surprisingly, he lost. Time to say goodbye. But you gotta love a guy for trying. Then we ran into Conan O'Brien's ugly brother Adam and his Subaru. He's not really Conan's brother. I just made that part up. Who's your daddy? What we got Hoosier on there?
They normally run race tires, but we had to keep it on a level playing field so the muscle cars can keep up.
Talkie. We'll see how it goes. Let's give it up for this Conan O'Brien-looking redheaded stepchild in the 05 Subaru against Brian in the Camaro. That man's on a roll today. Come on, pull it. Come on. Brian just starts creaming him. Poor kid should have just driven on home. Here we go.
Here they come.
Of course, then he wouldn't have made this ballsy move and become the second winner of the day.
Oh, man. Damn it.
So Adam's heading into round 2. Just makes you want to smack the red right off his head, don't it? Somehow, 2 of these tuner mobiles beat my boys. Let's go talk to these punks. Well, look at here, another beamer.
やれやれ。なんて醜い仲間たち。もう信じられないよ。They call me Badler.
I'm currently coming out of Columbia, South Carolina, but I'm born and raised in Carson City, Nevada.
You kind of remind me of the evil blonde-haired punk on the Karate Kid movies. Remember that guy?
Cobra Kai.
I blocked it. That was a straight-up block.
Badly. What couldn't you say about this fella here?
This car is built around a different design philosophy from y'all's rides. A 2000 BMW 328 Ci. My car is all about perfect balance, handling, and grip. You don't need a lot of power. Nice thing about speaking Japanese is rednecks don't know Japanese. かわいそうないい度胸するここに来る。でも、まあ、買ったらお前たちの妹と一緒にやるよ。
Wow. Okay. Whatever, Sushi. What we got here?
Hey, did anybody lose 3 hicks? I just found them.
Good one, Conan. I like this late-night TV
That's
show.
a good one. My name's Adam. I'm from Fayetteville, North Carolina, and I'm a Staff Sergeant in the United States Army.
Check it out, Transylvania.
Draco.
Is that where y'all are from?
He simply wants to stop.
Y'all simply want to lose. Y'all are barking up the wrong tree.
Good grief.
I don't know about that.
I got a 2005 WRX STi. Subaru's got a symmetrical all-wheel drive system. It's a fairly lighter car compared to most of the muscle cars. It has a turbocharged engine. This is going to put a stop to the argument and prove that imports are better than the muscle cars. So the back of the car, this is what y'all are going to see most of the race.
And sure of himself. And I like that. I like that because I'm just as sure that we're going to spank that ass out there on the track.
Let's go pick out some cars to race. All right, boys, here we go. We got Conan O'Brien in the Subaru Loser, and we got Mr. Cobra Kai Pokemon here in the Beamer. So you guys got to help me out here. Got any ideas, JB?
I'm ready to put that 67 Camaro in there, that atomic Camaro.
All right.
I'm driving the 67 Atomic Camaro. It's supercharged by Magnuson with a LS3 in it and Chris Alston chassis, big 335 tires in the rear. So it puts it down on the pavement hard.
Well, what do you think, Mark?
The Bullitt Mustang. The Bullitt Mustang's actually got a 331 Ford Racing crate engine. It's got a lot of high RPM, a lot of high horsepower, a TKO 600 5-speed, and it's got a full Griggs Racing suspension under it. There's no competition.
Let's put a real Mustang in there. Let's go with my 66. The advantage of my 66 is we're running Gateway Performance suspension front and rear on it. We're using a 4.6 supercharged Cobra motor that was tuned out at Carroll Shelby's Motorsports complex. Car runs great. I think we got a lot of horsepower.
This one was easy. We just pulled out the best 3 cars we had to put up against these idiots. Now we let them choose which one's gonna stomp them. Boom! 3 slick, badass cars. I say we go get them ready for battle. You ready?
Oh, yeah.
Pick your poison.
We're underway.
And it looks like... Come on, Jason!
Rednecks is totally kicking your ass.
American muscle. That's what I'm talking about. It's been a big day of racing so far, but it's just begun. Our epic battle of tuners versus muscle cars gets even more better. We got a couple mama's boys who actually made it to round 2. He's a tool bag. Look to your left. Now look to your right. One of those punks is going home at the end of this round. But first, you're each going to get a separate chance to run a brand new race. Whoever wins moves on to the final $10,000 round. You got that? We good? All right. Open the pearly gates! Woo! Oh, looks like heaven to me. Each one of these bad boys is quicker than flying snot, so I suggest you choose wisely. Now, Adam, you had the fastest qualifying round, so you're up first, buddy. Pick your poison.
All right, well, it looks like the 67 Mustang's definitely built for the track. You know, it's got the cage, the racing seats, and looks pretty aggressive.
Okay.
67 Camaro, it's got the cage in it. Those tires are pretty mean, and the driver doesn't look too much like a dumb redneck, so I think I'm gonna pick the 66 Mustang.
Ooh, Jason, I think he basically called you a dumb redneck.
I got lucky. He asked me to the dance. We're going out to the track next.
Let's do this. Get in there and crank it up.
The driver of the 66 Mustang, I don't even know how you can get in there. His beard gut was hanging out so far.
I want you to listen to this, okay? Let's go. Welcome to round 2 of Redneck Racing. There's still a rolling start, but this time we've upped the number of laps, and the winner moves on to round 3. So it's Adam in the 2005 Subaru up against Jason in our sweet-ass 66 pony. Time to giddy up. I'm John Reap up here in the booth with Ken Squire for the very first semifinal race.
3 laps are what they're going to get here today at the Carolina Motorsports Park in Kearshaw, South Carolina. And the question to be answered is, are you faster than a redneck?
Here we go.
All right, here we go. Down for a start. And the green is out. We're going for it.
Yes, here they come down the stretch, and it looks like the Subaru took the lead button.
Oh, he threw it away. He's out in the dirt. He's all the way around.
Oh, man! Dang it! Come on, Childress.
Let's go after him here.
Oh, Rednecks, he's totally kicking your ass.
Why don't you say it for us in Japanese?
俺にやばいなんだけど、まあ、チューナーたちに。
Adam Benway to a very healthy advantage.
I mean, he's so far behind. This is pathetic.
He might even lap him by the end.
As I say, a staff sergeant in the U.S. Army, comes from a little town called Roscommon up in Michigan, about 900 people. You know, I wish you wouldn't do that while we're in the major part of this race.
Well, what else am I going to do? It's a blowout. This race is pretty much over. It's moments like this, Ken, where I get a little sick.
Are you getting sick? No, don't get sick the other way, for pity's sake. You know, this is something that we've never had before in the booth here.
Unprofessional. Is there a napkin or something?
Benway is going to make it into the finals for $10,000. Comes back on the and waving to the crowd as he comes by. What a class guy. We're supposed to be going to Victory Lane. All right.
This is a bummer.
I shouldn't have blew the corner. I'm not mad at anyone but myself. The car did what it was supposed to do, and the idiot driver screwed up.
I know what it was. It was your belly. You couldn't turn the wheel.
I drove pretty hard into the corner, hard braking, and then I heard him come flying up on the brakes. And I wasn't going to turn in because it would have been ugly from there. So I just, patience on the corner, he went sliding right by me, and then I cruised off to victory.
Looks like Lady Luck has made you her mistress today. You might be sliding into the winner's circle, but not yet, because Badler still has a chance. If he wins his race and his lap time is faster than yours, then he moves on to the final and a chance to win $10,000. But first, you gotta pick your poison. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get out of here. Come on!
Let's go.
All right there, Cobra Kai, it's your turn, brother, okay? Looks like a lose-lose for you. You got the pony or the bow tie. Pick your poison.
Whew, I gotta tell you, this thing says track car right on the side, and it's stripped out interior. Maybe it can actually handle. But then again, on the other hand, hell, I used to own a '79 Z28 Camaro, and I know Camaros can't turn. So I'm gonna go with the Camaro.
Ah, yes! You jackass! I was hoping you'd pick that one.
Badler picked JB 67 Camaro. We got this in the bag.
Somebody's about to get their ass kicked. Guess who? It's you! Crank her up, buddy. Let's lift. You can make your glasses vibrate. Check this out. Woo!
My advantage is handling and balance, and that is what that car doesn't have.
You ready to race?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's go. Come on. Sweep the leg, JB.
Here they come. Look at that move. A very close battle going on here.
It's a drag race now.
Yes, JB! Me and my boys are trying to show these import drivers just how kick-ass American muscle can be. Red here at the Subaru won his semifinal race and is moving on to the $10,000 challenge. Unless Badler can win against his redneck and come in with a faster race time. You ready?
I'm ready to go.
You ready to go?
Oh, yeah.
Get in your cars. Sweep the leg, JB. Woo! The second semifinals matchup is going to be Badler and his Space Monkey BMW against JB in the Atomic Camaro. This game is for real. Strap in.
Here we are in the second semi. No, but we're going to have a good race out
Oh,
here.
yes, we are. A guy named Ben Adler with a 2000 BMW 328. He's up against JB Ranger. Here they come, down for a start, side by side, coming to the flag.
Yes, they're off.
Then down this 1,400-foot drag strip. That's where they'll get her done and where there is despair at the end. Look at that move.
Wide turn there.
Wow. Out in front goes Adler. How about that?
This is called cat and mouse.
Come on, JB. Take this little punk down. I
You
need my
don't
cash.
need to be cheering for them. We're supposed to be describing the action.
I've got
That's the
stuff
deal.
invested in this kid.
Yeah.
This is a big deal to me.
You're getting down straight. It's on now. It's a drag race now.
This Camaro is taking the lead right here going into the turn. Stay with it, don't spin out. Come on, come on. Yes, he maintained the lead. And yes, JB in the lead.
Oh, pulling away.
Come on, man. American muscle kicking the Beaver's ass.
Confidence building that just got broke.
J.B. Granger coming to the line. White flag and 1 lap to go.
Yeah, baby. Go, JB. This is what I'm talking about. Let's start the wave. Come on, I'll start it.
Yeah, we don't.
JB,
No, we don't need the wave.
Come
We're
on,
supposed to be describing the action.
He lost the lead, and JB is not going to give it back. This is it right here.
And it's going to be J.B. Granger,
Drop the bomb on his
native of Carbondale, Illinois.
That's what I'm talking about. Welcome to America, Ken, right there. I know you're sore. I know you're secretly rooting for that Beamer.
We're trying to be fair.
Number 1, baby, I told you.
This calls for a little celebration.
Did you roll that yourself? All right.
I don't do that, Ken. I don't know about you.
Could you gather yourself together and try to get to victory lane?
All right. I'm going to go high-five my boy.
This blonde-haired Japanese guy, he definitely proved he is not faster than a redneck.
Battler. That was bad. I mean, bad to old school bad is not good.
I've got a very unique style, a very abrasive personality, you might even say. And, hell, if the rednecks don't like it, they can give me crap, but in the end, they can just go to hell.
So Badler lost, which means Adam is moving on to the race for 10,000 bucks. Time to knock this cocky kid off his perch. You think you're better than me?
Absolutely.
Well, you ain't.
We'll see.
Oh, I'm about to prove it, too, because I'm going to bring out one of my ass kickers.
Bring it.
You know what happens when I bring out my ass kicker? You get your ass kicked. It's that simple. Bring out the ass kicker! The Silver Bullet Camaro is a lean, mean, import-eating machine. And today it's piloted by none other than good old boy Brian Finch.
They just brought out the ass-kicking car. It's a 1972 Camaro. Sounds pretty mean. I'm not worried at all this redneck's going down. I'm taking this 10,000.
You still feeling confident, buddy?
Absolutely.
Oh, I don't know.
When he heard that car coming and he saw that car sitting low on the ground, he knew that he was up against something serious. He was going to have to earn it. I'm going to be the first one to the first corner, hold my line, and run a smart race.
No matter how much trash we like to talk before a race, we still owe Adam some respect.
Hey, man, if you don't mind, we'd all like to tell you thanks for serving.
Thank you. We appreciate everything.
That's awesome. Thanks so much, buddy. Thanks.
I'm not going to really punk on Adam a lot. I give that kid a lot of credit because he is in the military. There's nothing more that I can say about a guy that will give up his life for our country. I just think he's batting for the wrong team.
This one is for $10,000. Let's get it on. Let's get the racing. Come on.
Round 3 is once again a rolling start and 3 laps of racing. But this time, this punk has a shot at the $10,000 prize. This is the one we've all been waiting for. We've got Adam and his lousy Subaru against Brian and the Silver Bullet. I'm gonna feel sorry for Adam when we beat him.
Well, kind of.
Brian Finch representing the Rednecks alleged against Adam Benaway. Now, both of these guys are veterans. The guy in the Camaro served 3 tours, I understand, in Iraq. And this fella, Staff Sergeant in the Army right now, Adam Benaway, been there a couple of times on occasion to get the job done in Afghanistan.
Hats off to their troops.
Watch for the green to fall. We're underway.
There it is at the stretch, and it looks like the Camaro, no surprise here, took a quick lead going into the turn.
Here we go.
Yeah, but let's see what Benaway can do with that Subaru in these tight turns. Man, he lays it all the way sideways.
Yes, and you know, as usual, American Muscle is taking over, beating Subaru for now. Hopefully the rest of the race will continue like this.
Because an American Camaro. Boy, did he light up those brakes that time going in. He was steep on that deck.
Finch kicking some Subaru ass. This is great. Go Team America.
Yeah, but I'd stabilize. That guy Benaway is hanging right in there, and he's closing on Brian Finch a little here in the serpentine part. You understand serpentine?
Well, it's like a snake.
You got it. It bites everybody.
Come on, Finchy! Yeah, baby! Still in the lead. My money's looking pretty safe.
That's a tough turn right there. That's the one that counts as they bring them on down this drag strip straightaway.
That's right. Final lap right here. My man Finch still in the lead.
But look at Benaway pull on. Now, has he got anything left? Any more to play with?
No, I think he's intimidated.
Here they come for that final turn.
Yeah. Oh, no.
And look at this guy in second spot.
Here we go.
The staff sergeant giving it everything he's got. Still military, checkered flag, and it's going to go to Brian Finch.
Look at this. Showing off. That's my man right there.
Light him up. Burn him off.
Woo! Finchy! May I please? Woo! Yeah! God bless you, brother. I appreciate that.
Racing's racing, right? No matter what you drive, as long as you're out doing what you love, we're all going to support that. But he just didn't bring the right tool for the job.
Good job. You know what? It was a good race. You kept it close. Let me know when you're ready to switch sides to Real American Muscle, okay? And we'll have you anytime. But until then, you are not faster than a redneck.
The American muscle cars definitely held their own out here today, so I have tons of respect for the cars. If they're built right, they can hang with the best of the cars in the world.
You got to get, brother. Go on, get out of here. Bye-bye.
Definitely had some good drivers, but just didn't have the power to take them. And today I was not faster than a redneck.
Take the game, not the player.